Florida State Representative Angie Nixon has officially announced her run for U.S. Senate in the 2026 midterm election.
State Representative Angie Nixon of Jacksonville has announced that she is running for U.S. Senate. If Nixon wins the Democratic primary in August, she would challenge Republican U.S. Senator Ashley Moody's seat in the November general election. In a statement announcing her campaign, Nixon said, "People are fed up, everyone, not just Democrats. The Miami mayoral race is only one of the signs that a big shift is coming. People want leaders who will actually fight for them rather than fight each other on TV. It's time," she says, "change can't wait any longer." End of quote. We have more on her campaign on firstcoastnews.com.
And she says the reason is simple. Floridians cannot afford to wait any longer. After traveling across the state from Pensacola to Miami, Nixon says she's heard the same concerns over and over again: rising grocery prices, skyrocketing housing costs, unaffordable health care, childcare expenses, and property insurance that has doubled in recent years.
After traveling across the state for the last few months and speaking with Floridians all over the state, people are simply tired. They're tired of their paychecks not spending the way they used to. They are tired of the political rhetoric that is coming out of Washington, D.C. They are tired and they are struggling. And so I'm actually running because change can't wait. And when it comes to the math, right? When it comes to the math, like the math that we should really be concerned with are not just the numbers of how many Democrats are registered to vote versus Republicans. It should be the fact that people's health care costs have doubled over the past few years. And that was with Republican senators in office here in our state. And at the end of the day, this is a people-powered campaign, one in which I am going to talk to as many people as I can. I am a community organizer. I do not just consider myself an elected official. I am someone who cares about everyone. And so I plan to fight for every Floridian in our state to ensure that every family has stability and every worker has dignity. And I think that that message is going to resonate with people.
A fifth-generation Jacksonville native, Nixon has represented Florida House District 13 since 2020. She says this race isn't about party politics. It's about survival. This isn't a partisan issue. We have to fix the affordability crisis, and we need a senator who will fight for everyday Floridians. Nixon is set to challenge incumbent Senator Ashley Moody, who was appointed to the seat in 2025 by Governor Ron DeSantis. With her campaign headquartered in Jacksonville, Nixon says she'll continue traveling the state, listening to voters, and building what she calls people power.
Florida, we have a problem. Corrupt politicians in D.C. are working for greedy corporations instead of fighting for the rest of us. All while things get more expensive and our paychecks stay the same. Enough is enough. Something has to change, and we can't wait any longer. I'm Angie Nixon. Too many hardworking people, families, and seniors in Florida are fighting just to stay afloat, while politicians in Washington tell us that things are just fine. But you and I know that's not the truth. Prices are up, rent is out of control, healthcare is too expensive, and childcare costs are destroying family budgets. I didn't grow up with a lot of money. I grew up in a family that worked hard and still struggled. So fighting for working families, it's not politics for me. It's personal. I know that working people in Florida are powerful and resilient. And when we stand together, we can change everything. That's why after graduating from the University of Florida, I stayed here and I fought for better wages, safer neighborhoods, fair housing, and affordable health care. It's why I decided to take on the machine in Jacksonville and won. And it's why I'm running to be Florida's next United States Senator. When something's wrong, I don't look away. I lean in and I fight for what I believe in. When the people of our state work hard every day, but still can't get ahead, something has to change right now. We can lower healthcare costs. We can afford our home. We can protect Social Security. And we can give every kid a real shot at a better future. I'm running for U.S. Senate to fight every day for you and your family, not the insiders or the greedy and powerful. My name is Angie Nixon, and I'm running for U.S. Senate because change can't wait.